it took me a very long time to convince myself to just sit down and record this, man. For some reason, I have a problem. I think I have a problem with procrastinating. Either that, or I'm just lazy as fuck. Cause I mean, this is fun. Like I like doing it. Like recording, talking nonsense. Like just getting high and talk nonsense, and I don't even care if anyone listens. That's fun. I like doing it, but I don't know why I don't like the process of it. Like I don't like having to set up. I don't like having to do any of that. I like to just like, I guess if I could like transfer myself from like being in my room or anywhere else where I'm at to like sitting down to record this podcast, I would, without having to like actually grab my stuff or having to set up a computer, I hate that. And I don't know if I wonder where that comes from because I tried doing YouTube for a while. I probably uploaded like 200 and something, like 250 something videos, which is not that many. But I always hated the process of having to set up the capture card, having to set up this, having to set up the microphone. I hated all of that, man. It was so annoying. But I love the fact of recording. I love recording. I really liked it when I was doing it. But having to set up my stuff, I did not like it. I didn't like editing was alright because I did like editing. I still like editing, but sometimes I just didn't feel it. I just wanted like, God damn, where did that come from? Sometimes I just wanted like to get it over with. But yeah, and like now having to set up, it's just not even that hard, man. All I have to do is set up the program, plug in the microphone. I don't even have like anything like a dope setup because it's fucking simple. But I'm just a lazy bastard, man. Just like having to do anything. The process of it, I just suck at it, man. But while I do it, I don't think I'm that bad. Like, like I'll get it done somehow. Like it might not be a good job, maybe, but I have to fix them. I have to fix everything that is wrong with me, man. Just doing fucking mushrooms, salvia, all that bullshit. It made me realize a lot of bullshit about myself. I was like, I've been bullshitting myself for a long time. Still am. Still bullshitting myself up to now. But, now I call out my bullshit. Like, I tell myself, like, you're this, you're that. Like, you gotta fix that. And I'm trying. That's why I'm sitting down right here and recording this. Because I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. We gotta get it done. I have to get it done. It's mostly for myself. Mostly because I have to fucking get my shit together. So it's like, okay, you have to do this. It's like, I'm gonna check it off my checklist. Like, I should have made a list, like, record it. Like, I don't even care. Just do it. I'm gonna check it off. I'm happy. I did what I had to do today on the checklist. That makes me happy. But I had a fucking story that I just fucking forgot. That's what happens when you fucking smoke, man. Yeah, I had a fucking story. Oh man, let me pull out my phone. I'll find it. I'll find the story. Oh, yeah. I remembered talking about just fucking not wanting to like set up my stuff. Well, I thought I left the lights on my room, but I didn't. Like having to like set up stuff. I was just in my room, and then I was smoking a little bit of weed, and then I thought, I pull out my phone. I was on my camera. Pull out the front camera, and I was looking at myself on the camera. I was just like, huh. Like, what happens when I press record? Like, how does that camera on the phone work? And now I have no fucking clue how it works, and I didn't search it up how it works. Matter of fact, I don't really care how it works. But I thought, because wondering sometimes might be funnier than knowing the truth. So I wondered. I was just like, just for fun. What if every time you like record something on your phone, let's say you record yourself on your phone, whatever you're doing, what if you capture that moment of reality in your phone, and that moment of reality is stuck in your phone gallery for the rest of its life or until it's deleted. So every time you play that video, what if you're like a copy of yourself is actually experiencing that video every single time. Like that moment every single time. I was just like, that's actually, it's an interesting thought. Like, do I think it should? No. But fucking wish it was. Like, no, that'd be scary. No, I don't wish that was true, because that's fucking scary. Because that means that every time I'm like, oh, because I said I made a YouTube video. So every time I recorded myself, I'm stuck there forever, 200 and something videos, man. So I'm stuck. Every time someone plays that video, every time I play those videos, I'm replaying that moment in reality. Probably not, but it's fucking interesting though. It's interesting. Because I've been watching the new Rick and Morty season. I think it's season 4. Hilarious, man. It's funny. I recommend it. It's so funny. The dragon one. Oh my fucking god, that is a funny episode. I don't want to spoil it, but the way they bond, the dragon, Rick, Morty, and I forget the daughter's name, whatever her name is. The way they bond, man, on that episode, it's fucking hilarious. That I just wonder, like, what the fuck are the writers on, or like whoever creates the fucking show, whoever's in charge of that bullshit, like they gotta be on some fucking good shit, man, for them to come up with that. Like sober, like I don't think them being sober. But I mean, who knows? Because there's a lot of fucking crazy fucks out there. We don't really need any drugs for all of that bullshit to come out. Like, there has to be, you know, there has to be people that are just sober and they have that, like, creativity, just fucking, like, their brain just works so crazy that they have crazy ass thoughts. Well, for people like me, I gotta get some fucking weed in my system to get some crazy thoughts like that, having been stuck in fucking reality by fucking recording yourself. Hey, that's a fucking funny thought, though. What if it is true? Damn. That's crazy. Life's crazy, though. Life's crazy because I think I already talked about this, but like, you're like, when you're born, you don't decide like where you're going, or like you don't even decide anything. It's like random. Like life is so random because everything just happens by random fucking luck. It's not even luck either, because I don't think luck even matters. Cause it's all about numbers, man. It's weird. But like you don't decide anything. It's just like everything's already laid out for you, kind of. But it's random. Oh, it's so weird, man. But like if you think about it, it's fucking dope. Cause like, I mean, there's people that have lived in so many fucking different ways. Just think about the hunter-gatherers, man. Just like being them. That's a bitch, man. Like, if we go back and probably see how they lived, they were pretty fucking tough men and pretty fucking tough women out there. You know? Fucking, we're the weak ones. But man, it took a whole fucking process of like strong men, strong women living out there in the wild, trying to figure it out, you know, like it's like a video game, man. Oh fuck, it's like a fucking video game. I mean, I always saw life as a video game, just because my entire life I was obsessed with video games. Like, that's all I fucking did, play video games at some point. So I realized that I can suck at the game, and if I just put the time and I play, I can get good at it, and I can figure out everything about the game. That's what I realized. I can suck at stuff and get good at it. That's what video games taught me. But then, as I grew older, I was like, holy fuck, well, life is a fucking video game. Because, like, obviously, I'm not gonna know how to fucking do anything. But if I practice, if I do something a lot, you know, I'm gonna get good at it. doesn't matter what it is. Like if I put the time in, like I can get good at it. So like now I started seeing life as a video game. But it's fucking crazy because like, I mean, it's not that crazy now that I think about it because it's like a story, you know, it's like it's just a basic story of like a movie or like a show of like a man or someone not having a character, not having anything or not knowing something, and throughout the process they learn it and they achieve what they didn't have or what they wished or whatever it was. They achieved that goal. But that's just a story though. That's just a story like created. But that is like kind of like the same story as like if you think about the human race, and not just about the human race, but like about every single organism. It starts off by not knowing what the fuck it's doing, just surviving the way it can. But a single cell organism gets to a point where it becomes human. So it's an entire process. Like it's like a game, you know, like a game of life evolving and life happening. It's fucking crazy. Now you just think about a fucking early humans, like fucking, you know, Homo sapiens, still us, kind of. But the hunter-gatherers, like the first few Homo sapiens. How fucking crazy. I mean, I'm sure they had a knowledge from their previous ancestors, because obviously, if they evolved to be Homo sapiens, you know, they had to be ancestors with a lot of knowledge that helped them survive in the wild. And I mean, we probably carry that knowledge now. Fucking annoying truck. We probably carry that knowledge. Some of that knowledge now is like by instinct, you know, like that's why we're probably scared of monsters. You know? For fucking back then, they had to worry about tigers, lions, killing kids, killing people, you know, breaking in. Like, they had to worry about animals actually, like, killing humans and killing kids. That's why, as kids, that's why we're probably scared of monsters, you know? We have those memories. We have those embedded memories somewhere in our DNA, you know, that is telling, like, hey, be careful. There's monsters out there that can kill you. Now we're pussies. We live in houses. We're kind of safe. We kind of just have to worry about ourselves, like other humans, like doing harm to us, which it happens, but it's rare, especially if you live in a nice neighborhood. Now, if you live in a shitty neighborhood, which I lived before, man, it's a fucking different story. But still not as bad, though. Still not as bad. You still have it great, man. Holy shit. The beautiful game of life. And for that is why I'm so calm, too. Like, I'm kind of relaxed. Even though I'm in a shitty position in life, like, I mean, I don't have the worst deck of cards. Because, like, I'm healthy. I'm alive. I have my 2 arms, my 2 legs. I mean, I got everything going on with me, you know, like, maybe some fucking brain damage here and there. Besides that, I'm pretty fucking good. Like, I'm alive. I'm chilling, you know? But I am in a fucking tough situation, though. But even then, it keeps me calm that it's just, life's a game. Or at least that's the way I see it. Life's just a game. And I can get good at it. I'm good at games. I can get good at this shit. And I mean, I'm 22. And, oh man, what the fuck did I eat? I don't even know. Excuse me. I'm 22, but I feel like I've gathered enough knowledge for someone like being my age and just like I don't want to sound like a douche or like a cocky or anything, but I've gathered enough knowledge for me to be comfortable and be like, okay, like all this shit is up to me. Like I'm in charge of my life. Like, I just have to figure out a way to make enough money to support myself and support my family. The rest is just about loving and be there, just enjoying the moment, being present. I just have to figure out how to make money. And how do you make money? Well, there's plenty of ways to make money. I mean, one of the ways is you get good at something. Like, you pick one thing and you sacrifice yourself. You become really good at that thing. And then you just go out there and whatever it is. Like, let's say you want to be a comedian, you just get fucking good at it. Go put in the time. Go do the work, You want to open up a business, well, you got to fucking try. You got to do whatever you got to do to open up a business. But if you don't try, like, it's not going to happen. And I know that, like, I understand that. I understand that I got to try. So that's why I'm kind of calm. And for another reason, it's why I'm calm is because I kind of figured out what I want to do with my life. And how the fuck did I go from talking about simulation to talking about my fucking life? Who the fuck knows? But, I mean, like, one of the reasons I'm so calm, which I don't even know why I got to this fucking conversation, is because, like, I kind of know what I want to do. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I kind of, like, found, like, a way to do what makes me happy, which is find a job that will pay you enough for you to support yourself and enough to support a family. And I think if you do that, and it doesn't even have to be like, you don't even have to be like, it doesn't even have to be a crazy job. It could be fucking anything, man. Just go work for the post office. That's what I want to do. I figure out, I can just work for the post office. Get to a wage where, hey, I can make enough if I'm good with my money to support myself. And if I'm there for a good enough time, I can make enough to support a family. If I'm good with the money, which I'm not that bad. But meanwhile, when I'm off work, I could do this. I could do this. I can record a podcast. I could make a YouTube video. I could go and do other stuff. So I can keep on I can keep on pushing my creativity in other ways. And keep expanding my knowledge and my experience in other directions which make me happy while I have a job. And my hope is to one day just figure it out. Like, figure one of the things that I want to do out. Get good at it, figure it out, and push it out. Make enough money for me to push everything else that I got. That is my goal. That is why I'm so comfortable. Like, okay, just get a job at the post office. That's a fucking dope job, man. That's a dope job. All you do is deliver mail. You get pretty good pay. I'm not saying it's the best, but for sure more than I'm making now. And for sure, good enough for me to live. Because at the end of the day, it's like, money is meaningless. And that's something that I found out too. Like, money is meaningless as long as you have enough to survive. As long as you have food and you have everything you need and you have enough left to enjoy life. That's all you need, man. Just be present in the moment. Being present, that's all you need. Enjoying the moment. You're not going to take your car or your house. You're not going to take any of that when you're dead. But if you live a fulfilled life full of memories and feelings with the people that you love, with the people that you care about, and people that love you and care about you, what else do you want? What else do you need? That's all I need. That's all I want in my life. But I also understand that I want to have a certain amount of money where I don't have to worry about having to have a job. Like, the system is not for me. I understand that. And I understand that. Like, I'm not meant for this system. Some people are. Some people love the system. And not that they love it, but they work the system pretty good, you know, even though they don't have a fulfilled life and they wonder why they're not happy if they're making good enough money working a shitty job. You know, they think the money is gonna make them happy, but I've seen it, man. I see people a lot, like people make good money, but they hate their jobs and they're miserable. I realize that like there's not a job out there for me to be like, oh, I want to do that. Not really. It's not. There's not really anything out there. I'm just a weird fucking person, you know. I just happen to be this weird person that fucking has to figure something out because I realize, like, hey, man, like this bullshit thing of like just regular jobs, man, regular bullshit jobs, and even not just any bullshit jobs, man. Even you can go higher. You can have a nice office, good paying job, and you're still fucking miserable, man. I don't want that either. I realize that no money in the world would ever replace my happiness, and my happiness is doing whatever makes me happy for a living. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm trying to push all my fucking ideals, all my passions, all my love. You know, like whatever works. And if it doesn't work, I don't care. Like I'm comfortable with it. It's just I'm here for the ride, not for the end result. Like I'm just here for the moment, to enjoy the moment, to enjoy this fucking moment right here talking to the microphone. Like I don't give a fuck if anyone ever listens. I'm just here for fun. Like what a fucking experience, man, life is. And if I don't do everything that I want to do, like, did I fucking get to live a fulfilled life? Or will I wonder, man, I wonder what it's like to sit down and record something. I wonder what it's like to sit down and make a YouTube video. I wonder what it's like to just do whatever makes you happy. You know, going out, enjoying nature, enjoying people. I don't want to wonder, man. I want to fucking live it. I want to fucking live it. And I made a plan for the future where even if I don't find a way to make good money for me to not have to worry about a job, I feel like there's some jobs out there that are still fucking good enough that doesn't require that much physical labor. You're not killing yourself. Like I've done some physical killing jobs. There's jobs out there that will pay you the same or better to deliver mail. That's my dream job, man. I told my mom and my siblings, I found my dream job. Man, I keep burping. I found my dream job. I tell them, I'm going to become a mailman. And my mom was like, a mailman? He goes, yeah, mom, I'm going to become a mailman. I was like, look, all I have to do is deliver mail all fucking day. I'm going to have some fat ass legs. I like that. And I searched it up. Should be true. They make 16 to 30 bucks an hour. Anywhere in that range, I'm happy. I don't even make 16 bucks right now. If I make 16 bucks, I can live off that. If I make 20, I can live off that. 25, yeah. I can get it done. So I'm comfortable there. That gives me time for me like, hey, let me figure this shit out. Let me keep working on something that I'm passionate about. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know? 16 to 30 bucks, even if I cap out at 30, I'm not complaining. That's pretty fucking good. So I'm pretty fucking calm. Except when I start thinking about the fucking recording a video of myself and being stuck in that moment forever. Whoo! That's when I get nervous. Man. It's like fucking nonsense. I don't even know how I got from that to that. From just talking about like a simulation to talking about my dream job, which is being a mailman, a proud mailman. Oh, Jesus Christ. Life is beautiful. I can't wait to tell my friends. I have one friend who called me. He called me. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" What do you mean? What the fuck are you doing? What do you mean? You're not doing shit. Like, I know. like, what the fuck are you gonna do with your life? I was like, fuck, well, I don't know. You're like, you're not gonna. You're like you gotta fucking start like doing something. Because there's like this situation, like you gotta just fucking give them a call, talk to them about it, and see what you can do. But like, all right, fool, I'll do that. What? I can't wait to tell them what my dream job is. I'm gonna be like, hey, fool, remember what you told me what I wanted, what I was gonna do in my life? I'm like, I'm gonna become a mailman. I can't wait. He was gonna be like, no mames. I know he's gonna say that. He's gonna be like, no mames. A mailman, fool? A mailman. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious, man. But life's beautiful, though. Life's beautiful. I figured out that it's all about egos, you know, having like this, and it's everywhere, you know, like having a type of job gives you a type of ego, you know, like, hey, I do this hard ass job, like, you know, it makes you feel some type of way, which, hey, if it makes you feel good, good for you. But I realized, like, hey, this is fucking a game. I could either make it hard on myself, easy on myself, or make it whatever the fuck I wanted to make it. It's my fucking game. I make it whatever the fuck I wanted to make it. So why don't I make it something that makes me happy and I enjoy every fucking day? Dope. Badass, man. Badass. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I run out of shrooms, man. I run out of shrooms. I need to fucking re-up on shrooms. That helps me a lot. It helped me so much. Man. And like every time I do them, because I microdose for like a month. Took a month off. And then I microdose for another month. And what I realized when I microdose for a month, which I think a month is good, and then taking a month off is good, and then maybe doing it again for another month, I think that's really good. Especially because every month I realize like the changes that actually happened. Oh, Jesus Christ. That doesn't feel good in my tummy. Oh. But yeah, I realized the changes. Like, the first month, it helped me a lot. And the month that I didn't do it, I was like, oh. Like, I actually feel the difference. Like, I feel the difference when I'm on when I microdose and when I'm not on it. And I can tell that when I'm not on it, like, it's just the energy level, the motivation level is down. But for the entire month, like, some of that good still stays. Like, the mentality, the way you think, the positive thoughts, all of that still stays. It's just mostly like the energy level and the motivation kind of dropped for me. But I was still able to understand and see my problems, you know, throughout that entire month of microdosing. And I was able to experience the low when I stopped microdosing for the month. I was like, oh man, like I feel the difference. So I think that was good. And then the second month that I microdosed again, like it made me feel so much better. I was like, oh, like I'm doing it again, and now I'm fixing even more problems, even more stuff that I had in me. I'm able to fix them. I'm able to think through and carry everything, like all the knowledge that happened in the first month, I still have it now. And I'm just able to accumulate that knowledge and be able to fix more problems about myself. No, I haven't done it for like a month or 2 months. And I feel the fucking hit. I'm like, oh man, the motivation level, drops. But I'm still able to see through all my bullshit, you know? Like, I'm able to sit down and hear, be like, hey, man, like, I'm fucking bullshitting myself. Or not even bullshitting myself. Like, I'm being honest with myself. Like, I'm being fucking lazy. But I wouldn't be able, I think I would not be able to do that if I didn't microdose on psilocybin, or if I didn't even experience all the psilocybin experiences that I have, which hasn't even been, no, it's probably been a good amount. Yeah, I lost track. But like profound ones, not many, if any. Like I've never had like a profound trip on shrooms, but I've had profound trips on salvia, which fuck me, that's a ride. That's a ride to the moon and back. Fuck, not even to the moon, man. That's a ride to another fucking dimension. Other fucking shit, man. One of the things I remember about fucking salvia when I woke up, and I'm probably gonna make a like separate podcast about just telling the story of salvia. But when I woke up, the first time I did it, I remember being sorry for my mom. Not like sorry for her, but I remember apologizing to her, like in Spanish. I think it was in Spanish. I can't remember, but I was like, oh, like, perdón, ma, like, perdón. I just kept saying, sorry, mom, because for some reason, when I came out of the trip, it felt like everyone, especially my mom and siblings, like everyone knew everything about me, and for like absolutely everything, like if they played a movie of my entire life and they watched the entire thing and they remember the entire thing and like they acknowledge every single moment. That's how I felt. So when I woke up, I was like, sorry mom, like sorry. Like I kept telling my siblings like I'm sorry. Like I just kept saying I'm sorry. But I couldn't really know why I was sorry or why I felt sorry. It was just that like I thought everyone knew everything. And I was just like sorry. I just remember like as soon as like I gained enough consciousness for me to walk and drive, I did it. But before that, like before I even gained conscious, when I woke up, I think when I woke up, I didn't even know I woke up for a second. I thought I was still tripping because when I woke up, with the fact of me waking up felt more like a trip than the entire trip. Well, no, the trip felt fucking crazy. But at some point in the trip, I feel so comfortable and so gone out of my body that wherever I was, whatever I was experiencing was reality to me. Was so much more real than when I opened my eyes. For me, when I opened my eyes and I was back in this reality, it felt fake. It felt like a dream. It felt like a trip. Like I thought I was tripping when I was here. I kept closing my eyes and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back. And I realized that I wasn't going back, and I would open my eyes again. And I was very paranoid. Like I think I kind of forgot for a second who I was, or for a couple minutes who I was. And I just remember being in this room, which it was my old room, my old apartment. I remember being in my room, and the room was very familiar. Like I knew the room. I was like, oh, I've been here before. Like I was not like confused about the room. Everything felt like I knew everything, but for some reason, like I couldn't, like I didn't really know what had happened. Like I said, it felt like a fucking dream. So and like, and I was still tripping. Like I opened my eyes and the floor looked like there was two floors. Like there was another floor floating, and I was still seeing wavy and stuff like that. So it was fucking crazy. I remember the first thing I did as soon as like all like most of the effects went away, because I was still like high when I was driving. But I was fine now. Like I was able to I was good. I remember just going to my sister and I just fucking cried. I was like, and I just told her like I just did this and I don't know what the fuck happened. Like it was the craziest experience of my life. And I did it alone, man. I did that shit alone. I don't fucking advise that. I don't do, if you're gonna do like a hardcore psychedelic like salvia, DMT, anything that gets you out of your mind, literally, or fucking sucks you in your mind, whatever it is, right? Huh, interesting. Takes you out of your mind or sucks you in your mind. What is it? Because I heard that some drugs like salvia, it brings you into your mind, like it dissolves you into your body. You know, like it brings you in, and that DMT is more like it takes you out. You know, which makes sense because salvia did fucking take me in, man. It fucking took me by the balls and fucking was swinging me around. Whew, that was a fucking trip. But yeah, don't do that shit alone. Just have someone with you. Like it's good if you're mentally ready for it, and you're like, okay, I'm mentally ready, even though you're never gonna be mentally ready for it. I think, or at least from my own experience, I was not, and I'm still not. Look, I had crazy Slavic experiences. I'm still not ready to do it again, but I'll do it. You know, I'll do DMT. Never done it, but I'm not ready. But I'll do it. You know, I don't think you'll ever be ready for it. But the simple fact of being like, okay, I'm ready to do it, even though you know you're not ready. You're like, I think you're ready at that moment because like I said, no one's ready for that experience. And if you're able to handle those experiences, god damn, you're mentally tough, or you're just mentally hard to crack. But the moment you crack, man, the moment you crack open, it's gonna grab you by the balls. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It makes you wonder too. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this life? I just experienced like fucking multi-dimensional life, experience other entities telling me that I can't get on the ride. Fucking assholes. I experienced that. We were it felt like a roller coaster. I think it was a roller coaster, and it was full. You know, the roller coaster was full, and there was another entity operating the roller coaster, but they were not humanoid. Well, they were humanoid in the fact that they had like legs, arms, and a body and a head, but they were not human. They were like, I cannot describe them. You know, I remember the ride or them telling me that I couldn't go, I couldn't get on the ride, and the ride took off, and they told me that I was gonna be there forever, that I was just that I couldn't go with the ride, that I was part of the ride. And I was literally part of the ride. As the ride took off, as the roller coaster took off, like I was every single mechanic of the roller coaster. And that was the most scariest fucking experience of my life, man. I remember this. Look, I don't know if I experienced that like the roller coaster, or if it was something different. I have the memory, my brain connected it to a roller coaster, okay? That's as far as I can take it. Whether it was actually a roller coaster when it was happening, I don't fucking know. Matter of fact, well, not matter of fact, but all I can remember is being every single little mechanic over that fucking roller. I'm talking about so if anything moved, I was every single particle of that thing moving. And that was so overwhelming. No, just think about it. Anything that moved from the mechanic of the ride, I was everything. I felt that was overwhelming. I remember that was fucking overwhelming. And the way for me to get out of that, when I was tripping, I remember at some point realizing like, oh, if I fight it, it's just gonna be worse. So what I did, I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna be part of it. That's literally what I did. Cause I gained consciousness like at that second. Like my eyes were closed. I was still full on tripping balls. But for some reason, like I caught my consciousness. Like I kind of caught it. You know, it was in the air, and I kind of fucking jumped and got it. And it was like, and I was just told myself like, oh, like if I fight it, it's gonna be worse. If I just let go into it, you know, it's gonna be fine. And I did. I let go into it, and I kind of got stuck, and I just fucking went through every fucking mechanic. I got to experience the full bullshit, but it was less painful. I was like, oh, you know, if I just let go, if I just let it happen, I'll be fine. And I think that's what it taught me, you know. You know what I mean? That's one of the many things it taught me about life, that everything's gonna be okay. Like, I don't have to fucking stress that much about it. And, like, don't get me wrong, stress is good. To a certain center degree, not center degree. This is what happened when you're high and you're Mexican. Because English is my second language, which I'm pretty sure it's fucking easy to tell. Funny shit is that I'm not even good at Spanish or English, so I have this broken Spanish and I have this broken English, and this is what I'm dealing with, man. This is the fucking, this is the body that I'm fucking carrying around, man. It's not that bad though. It's not that bad. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. What was I fucking talking about though? That was pretty fucking interesting. Anyways, yeah, I just realized that, don't take, like, I'm gonna be okay. As long as I'm alive, I have my body, I have my legs, arms, I have every fucking body part that I need. I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm fine. Just love your family, enjoy the moment. Everything's gonna be okay. That's something that I've learned through fucking doing psychedelics. And not only did I learn it or learn a lot, well, that I'm still learning, because it's not something that I'm being able to grasp. Just like, because there's some stuff that just like clicks. I don't know if you had that moment when something makes so much sense that it just clicks. You create every single pathway in your brain, and it just makes perfect sense, and you just click. So you're like, oh yeah, that makes fucking sense. Like that is it. Like there's no other explanation. That is what it happens. Like I've learned a lot of that, like where information just clicks. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I doing, man? Like, what the fuck am I doing falling into this system, like into this bullshit system that it just takes your soul away. Like, I didn't want that. So I realized that family, people that you love, people that love you, everyone around you, friends, like they truly care for you. I'm talking about like people that are truly your friends, like truly good intentions, family. If you have family, I know there's problems with family, because I mean myself, have problems. So I know, like, even there's a lot of families that are broken. Like, I understand that, but the family that you are close with, the family that care for you and love you, keep them around, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying the moment, enjoying the ride, man. Just having fun with the people that you love and the people that love you. Friends, family, girlfriend, dog, horse, fucking tigers. Why the fucking... Actually, don't fucking have tigers, man. Just leave them in the fucking wild. You're gonna end up like fucking Tiger King. Those motherfuckers are crazy, man. People with tigers, those motherfuckers are crazy. I watched Tiger King. None of those fucking people with tigers convinced me that they were not crazy. They all fucking look crazy. The fucking Carol Baskin, whatever her name is, she fucking killed her husband. Look, I don't know, but pretty sure she fucking killed it. Fucking the Tiger King motherfucker's crazy, man. And the other one, Doc, some bullshit. Motherfucker's crazy too. Fucking crazy ass world, man. Crazy place. There is this foundation though, which, look, I don't know. He's crazy, but not as crazy. It's funny how you have to say like, oh, look, there's another animal foundation. Look, this guy's crazy, but not as crazy. This guy's from Mexico. It's a black jaguar, white tiger, black jaguar, white tiger foundation, something like that. And this dude is from Mexico, and he just rescues them. He doesn't sell. He doesn't do anything. Like, there's no... Look, actually, I don't even know if he does tours for people to see the animals or not. I know he does, like, celebrities. Like, some celebrities go and see the animals and stuff. But as far as regular people, I'm not sure. I don't think so. But yeah, this guy is actually good. Like, he loves his animals. He actually had, like, really good money living in the United States. Motherfucker is rich, and he just decided, you know what, fuck this. There's a lot of fucking like lions and tigers. like crazy felines down in Mexico that people just get rid of. You know, like people will get them, especially because in Mexico it's legal to have like tigers and all that bullshit. They don't really care. So a lot of people buy them, and people can't take care of them, or you know the circus can't take care of them, or this or that, whatever. So this guy rescues them. He takes care of them. He keeps them in his facility. He has like a couple of ranches down in Mexico where he keeps all the tigers and lions, and not just tigers, just like leopards and a bunch of other cool shit. But out of all of the foundations, this is the least craziest guy that I found, especially because it's not a business, you know. He does have like sells shirts through his website, but that's just like to help raise money for his foundation, you know, and people donate and stuff. But it's one of the few where like, okay, this guy's not really doing it for the business. He obviously had a lot of fucking money before he did this, and he just decided to put all of his money to rescuing cats, doing it for the love, you know. And for that, you gotta be fucking crazy to even think about living your entire life to go ahead and take care of fucking tigers. Fucking crazy motherfucking cats. Not fucking tigers, lions, motherfuckers are crazy. He left all of that for fucking cats. You gotta be crazy to fucking do that. But yeah, fucking tight though. Pretty cool dude. Mexican too. And he's fucking. One of the things I realized about Mexican is that we're fucking philosophical, man. Because I'm Mexican myself, like straight up for Mexico. And I'm fucking philosophical, man. Like, I try not to be because like I feel like it gets annoying. Which I get it. Fuck, man. I'm fucking young. You don't want to hear this shit. All you want to hear is fucking get more beer, get more fucking. More shots, more fucking whatever, more titties. They don't care. But I just happen to be fucking young, Mexican, and philosophical. But I think a lot of Mexicans are. That's what I realized. There's a lot of Mexicans that it comes with it. I wonder what it is, though. It has to be like some part of a genetic. Like, there has to be a gene where like, I wonder about this bullshit. Oh man, I don't even know what to talk about. I'm fucking recording this podcast in my car because for some reason I feel comfortable in here, and I've always struggled with not being comfortable when I'm recording, and I never was. Even when I recorded YouTube, I never was comfortable for some reason. I'm able to fucking talk about nonsense nonstop, especially when I made videos. But motherfucker, car lights are bright, man. But in my car I feel comfortable for some reason. But fucker was just staring at me, I think. I wonder what that is though. Like I wonder what that is. I'm kind of fucked up in the head. Like I'm all there. Don't get me wrong. I'm all there. Like I'm fully functional. I'm not crazy. I think. Wait, is that my cousin? Oh, fucking lights are bright, man. Oh, that's not my cousin. Oh, it is actually. Anyways, I'm all there. I just happen to have some wild thoughts. And for you to have wild thoughts, there has to be something going on, you know? There has to be... All the circuits have to, like... what would I say? Plug in or, like, unplug? For what makes more sense? Like, you know, for you to be able to process something in many ways, you have to be a little bit crazy. You know, and for me, like, that's what I do. I process stuff in many ways. Like, I can take it serious. I find the funny side to it. The twisted, crazy side to it, but it's just like it's jokes, you know. Like a joke is a joke, and then when you're serious, you're serious. Like I don't know why the fuck am I even talking about this. I don't know. Fuck, man, I get to a lot and then I say I'm all there. It's just the weed, man. It's just the weed. Oh, that's hilarious. What a beautiful life, though. Man, I hope I get to a point where I can still make this podcast, but where I have guests That way, like I don't just talk to myself. Like I don't just talk to this microphone. I can talk to someone. That way, like you keep your thoughts in track. You know, like you're talking about a conversation. You're not really gonna forget about what you're talking about, even though you do. The other person is there to remind you, hey, for you fuck face, we're talking about this. You know, and I needed that because that's why I just fucking talk out of my ass because I'm talking about something. And then another fucking thought comes in, and I was like, what the fuck was I just talking about? I don't know, but have you heard about fucking monkeys stealing babies on the bike? That fucking happens. That's how my fucking brain works, man. My brain's fucking crazy. I realized how crazy my brain worked when I was in high school. And I was not able to read. Well, not that I was not able to read. But when I read, I didn't know what the fuck I was reading because the entire time my head was creating simulations about some other fucking shit. So I'd be like, wait, what the fuck did I just read? I read like 3 entire pages and I don't even know what the fuck I just read. So I'd go back and read it again. Every time I fucking start, I'd be like, okay, 2 sentences, entire new fucking simulations. Man, it's like vivid fucking thoughts. And I wonder, do people get other fucking vivid thoughts like that? Or is it some people? Or is it... What the fuck is it? Because I get vivid, like, thoughts, like, fucking vivid. And that's how I knew. I was like, huh, can't read, can't concentrate. Oh, that's not good. I'm destined for a lot of bullshit. Man, but life's interesting though. Life's interesting from life on this planet because whatever even is important to me is not important to the universe, you know, because I need air, water, food to survive. But the universe doesn't really give a fuck if I have any of that. You know, we're just here. We just happen to be here on this perfect location, this perfect planet. All the levels, oxygen, everything's perfect for us humans to fucking live. Where was I going with that? Oh, but the universe doesn't give a fuck. The universe doesn't give a fuck. Because look, there could be another fucking planet out there with an entire different system of life. They might not need fucking oxygen. They might need fucking meth on their fucking what would you call it? Fucking not solar system. Atmosphere, man, I couldn't think of that. They might need fucking meth on their atmosphere to survive. They might need meth to survive. What if there's fucking life out there that survives off meth? You know? That means the meth is the most important thing to them. Does that mean meth is the most important thing to us? No. So why does the fucking universe even give a fuck about you? And that's what makes it so interesting, because I understand whatever I find beautiful and whatever I find interesting, whatever I think about the universe, or whatever I think about the planet, whatever I think about life, it's a subjective thought coming from a human. You know? Even though I try to separate myself from me as much as I can, I'm still like, well, I love my family. Well, I love this. Well, I love that. I love this. And that's not a way where you can see everything clearly. That takes a lot of fucking stress away from me for some reason. Because it makes me realize, like, oh, we're just on this planet. Going crazy, thinking everything around us is important, taking everything so personal, thinking everything is about you. Always wanted to start a problem, always wanted to do something, you know. We're so problematic as people. We're so this, so that. You know, even between families, man, there's so much fucking, it's crazy. And it's all nonsense because it's like, none of that shit even matters. None of it fucking matters. We are all in this fucking rocky spaceship, man, floating through infinity, which only destiny is the sun blowing up. That's the only fucking destiny, man, the sun blowing up. Or maybe fucking get hit by a meteor. But I don't think I said that right. I don't even, look, I made that word up. I'm not gonna bullshit myself. I made that one up because I try to spell the word in my head, but I don't even know if I know how to spell that bullshit. Does it fucking matter? Fucking rock the size of Texas gonna hit us, man, and kill us. Anytime. All of this could be gone. Any second. All of this could be gone. And we're here worrying about nonsense. Worrying about so much nonsense. About this person said this person that. Can we all just love and appreciate each other? Like, we're all gonna die. Do you wanna die miserable? Do you wanna die fucking miserable? Do you wanna die hating the world? Do you wanna die hating yourself? Hating everyone? Or do you wanna die and be like, God damn, I live as much as I could live? You know, I made sure every encounter with people, I was the nicest person I could be to them. You know? When you're dying, you know, you're just thinking about every memory, every feeling, every person that was there. Isn't that beautiful to just think about that and not regret an entire life? I don't know, man. There's a lot of people who live life and regret it, man. It's like they live through regret. Regret of like what they could have done, experiences that they could have had and they didn't have. It's not even about achieving anything. It's mostly about experiences, man. Because even you realize when you achieve something, it's all ego. You just get there and you're like, oh, well, this doesn't make me feel any more important. I thought it would, but it really doesn't. But the ego makes you tell people, or it's weird how the ego works, because it wants to flash something. It wants to project something that is not even real or true, you know? That's what ego is. Projecting yourself as something that you're not. Or something that you want to be. Or something that you thought you could be. And the only way you could ever be that is by achieving this milestone. And then you realize that the entire time you didn't even have to achieve the milestone. That you were it the entire time. That the milestone doesn't dictate whether you want to be it or not. You were it at the moment you decided to make it. Man, life's interesting. Life's beautiful though. I love life. And trust me, that's coming from someone who hasn't had the worst childhood, but hasn't had the best childhood either. You know, I haven't had the best. There's a lot of fucking shit in my head. A lot of fucking fucked up shit in my head. But I still think life is beautiful. I think all of that made me who I am today, you know? It made me me. It made me think this way. It made me realize a lot. It made me learn a lot. And I am who I am today because of all of those experiences. I was able to learn from them. And I figure out that life is beautiful. That life is... It's a chance that maybe we'll get to do again. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do this an infinite amount of times. But while I'm here, I want to enjoy it to the fullest. If I'm gonna feel and experience, well, I just want to feel the best feelings and the best experiences. Every single time. I don't want to be miserable every time I have to do this.